Today we're focusing on the critical area of cybersecurity and how artificial intelligence is transforming its landscape.
With the rise of AI, especially generative models like ChatGPT, small businesses now have better tools in hand to help them with their cybersecurity.
Building a business as an immigrant entrepreneur comes with its own set of challenges, but it also kind of fosters resilience and community support.
It helps you with the ROI, the return on investment. It shows what you get by spending your money in the cybersecurity, because most of the time when your cybersecurity plan works, nothing happens. So you are spending money, and in the best situation, nothing happens, because if something happens, the system doesn't work. So you don't have the visibility and ROI on your cybersecurity spending. But with our KPI and dashboard, we try to give the visibility to your cybersecurity also.
Listeners, if you are prioritizing cybersecurity for your business, please remember that proactive measures and accessible solutions are essential for protecting your valuable asset. Hi everyone, this is Maheen and welcome to the CanadianSME Small Business Podcast, where we explore the strategies and technologies that empower Canadian small and medium-sized businesses. Today we're focusing on the critical area of cybersecurity and how artificial intelligence is transforming its landscape. Because recent trends highlight the increasing cyber threats faced by SMEs and the need for accessible and effective cybersecurity solutions. This discussion right here will provide valuable insights into how businesses can protect themselves and navigate the complexities of cybersecurity. Joining us is Hossain Massoumi, the CEO of Cyberometrics, a company providing AI-powered simplified cybersecurity solutions for Canadian SMEs and startups. And with a passion for empowering SMBs, Hossain is at the forefront of cybersecurity innovation. Today, we'll discuss AI-driven cybersecurity, simplifying cybersecurity management, and practical strategies for SMEs to strengthen their cybersecurity posture. So without further ado, let's begin. Hossain, we're very pleased to have you on the show today. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. Same for me.
Very pleased to have you with us. Now, Hossain, Cyberometrics is focused on providing AI-driven cybersecurity. So let's start by exploring how AI is changing the cybersecurity landscape. Please tell us, how can SMEs and startups leverage AI to proactively manage and mitigate cyber threats, and what are the key advantages of an AI-driven approach to cybersecurity?
Yeah, Thank you. Thank you again for having me. Now that with the rise of AI, now you have better tools in hand as a small business. So consider this: like you are a small boutique, you get under as you have suspicions on having a phishing attack on you. Before, you have to spend lots of money to go and have some consultants to tell you what to do to uh, like put a plan together to help you with the phishing attacks. But now you can just shoot a prompt on ChatGPT and say that how do I spot a phishing attack and to respond to it, and then it gives you tons of information about what to do and how can mitigate that kind of phishing attacks.
Mhm.
With the rise of AI, especially generative models like ChatGPT, uh, small businesses now have better tools in hand to help them with with their cybersecurity. Look, consider you have a retailer boutique, and you get suspicious about phishing attack on your emails. Before, you have to go through consultancy and very expensive consultant to tell you what to do and how to mitigate this kind of attacks. But now you can just shoot a prompt on ChatGPT and ask uh, how I can spot a phishing attack and how I can mitigate that kind of attacks, and give you a brief description of how what to do, how you can protect yourself from those kind of attacks, and it gives you a very good piece of information of where to start.
Mhm.
Yeah, and in the same time, there are many tools that are emerged and evolved during the rise of AI. Like there are behavioral analytics that detects and identify the suspicious behavior of different software, different machines, and like can detect like suspicious attacks. And at the same time, like uh, you have like very affordable services that they leverage AI to help you with your cybersecurity. You have automation on compliance management that are they were around before, but now they are leveraging AI to help you more. Of course, like attackers are also more sophisticated by using AI, but as the time goes on, you have better power and better tools now to help you with your cybersecurity.
That's a very insightful perspective, Hossein. And AI has the potential of significantly enhancing cybersecurity defenses, and I think that kind of technological advancement is very valuable. Now, building on the theme of accessibility, let's discuss how cybersecurity management can be simplified for SMEs. Because cybersecurity, Hossein, it can feel overwhelming, especially for small businesses without dedicated technical teams. So please tell us, how does Cyberometrics simplify the complex landscape of cybersecurity for businesses without dedicated technical teams? And what are the key challenges that SMEs face in this area?
Actually, that's a good question. Surveys shows that more than 70% of small businesses think that cybersecurity is very expensive. It's very complex, and more than 60% of them don't have the IT staff to help them with their cybersecurity, and more than 70% also don't know the ROI of their cybersecurity expenses. So it's a very important issue. It's a very important thing to help smaller businesses and SMEs to simplify their cybersecurity. So that's exactly what we are trying to do in Cyberometrics. In Cyberometrics, we try to make cybersecurity as simple as possible for non-technical leaders, for non-technical small businesses. So we start with the chat-based interface that talks with different stakeholders in the company, understand their business objectives, and then from those business objectives, it craft their cybersecurity objectives, and with the help of different frameworks and cybersecurity standards, it will craft a cybersecurity policy and cybersecurity roadmap for them, and then define some projects, different projects that are needed to be implemented in order for them to be more secure, in order to fulfill their cybersecurity needs and make them compliance with their cybersecurity. And then by defining those projects, then we help them to implement those projects. We connect them with third parties. We connect them with like freelancers on cybersecurity in the market, and also we have a like sophisticated dashboard that help them with their cybersecurity ROI. So it helps them to understand where they are, where they want to go, and how they should go, and help them with this roadmap, with this path.
No, that's a very comprehensive and it's such a practical and user friendly approach, Hussein. And you're right, making cybersecurity accessible is crucial for small businesses. And I think that kind of simplification is very important. Listeners, if you are prioritizing cybersecurity for your business, please remember that proactive measures and accessible solutions are essential for protecting your valuable assets. Now, let's get back to our conversation with Hussein and explore practical strategies for strengthening cybersecurity. Now, let's shift our focus to actionable steps that SMEs can take to improve their cybersecurity posture. Hossein, your journey as an immigrant entrepreneur is truly inspiring, and your experiences offer valuable insights into overcoming challenges and building a successful business from the ground up. What are the most effective cybersecurity strategies that SMEs can implement right now to strengthen their defenses and minimize the risks of cyber attacks?
Actually, if you want to like start with your cybersecurity journey, and want to start to protect your company or protect your business, no matter small or big, uh, it's not always that complex and that expensive. You can do like lots of the thing at the beginning with very like simple steps, and most of the time not very expensive steps. uh, my suggestion is that you take it like a a small framework, a framework good for smaller businesses, and try to comply yourself with that one. So let's say like NIST CSF2, that's one framework. So in that framework, it defined a path of 6 steps. So the 6 steps are govern, identify, protect, detect, response, and recover. And then again, the you go circle this path. So in the govern, you like find a responsible person for your cybersecurity. I mean, it could be the manager or anybody that is the better choice for the cybersecurity. Define your business needs, your what's important for you, your policy. So start with that part, and then you go through the identity. In the identity, you try to identify all the digital assets you have. Let's say your important software that have important informations, your like computers, your Wi-Fi's, all the and all the assets, all the digital assets, including hardware and software assets that you have, and just store them in a like a separate sheet or a like low cost inventory. So the and then in the protect side, you go through all these assets, and so you already have your policy, you already have your password policy and everything, and you identify all the assets, and then you go try to uh, implement a multi-factor authentication for your different assets, your especially your important assets, and then your do the patching for all the services you have, like your browsers, your operating systems, and everything, and use the encryption. You actually put some encryption in uh, some of the assets and the softwares that you need to. So you try to protect your emails, and all these steps, as I told you, like generative AIs can help you. They cannot give you like precise information, but they can help you with these different steps. And also you have to go through the standards, and the like here you have to try to go through the guidelines of a NIST, but you can use different frameworks, different kind of monitoring and malware detectors. And then you go through, you have to implement the response workflow and response like guidelines. So uh, you have to build like a response guidelines, what you have to do and what your team have to do in case of different attacks that you already detected in the detect part. And then implement your recovery and your your backup plan. So you have to have a backup plan, and test it during the different phases to be sure that you have a backup plan in case of attacks, and in case of like if you have a uh, uh, attack on your assets. And then in the last phase, you have the recovery, that then you have all those information or your backups and different guidelines that you have, that how you have to recover after, if you have any attacks on your uh, softwares and your services and assets, and go again to the govern and go to the secret. So these easier steps that you can use the framework, the standards, and use the generative AIs to help you, uh, are are not that hard to implement. As I'm telling you, it's very straightforward, and also they are not expensive work to do.
Absolutely. Those were some very practical and actionable list of recommendations. So thank you for that, Hossein. And you're right, implementing these strategies can significantly enhance cybersecurity. And I think that kind of concrete advice is very valuable. Those strategies are sure to help SMEs stay ahead of cyber threats. We'll take a quick break, but when we return, we'll dive into his personal entrepreneurial journey and learn how he's empowering other immigrant entrepreneurs through Founder Gap. Please stay with us.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. Still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS.
Welcome back, everyone. Before the break, we discussed actionable cybersecurity tips for SMEs. Now let's shift gears and hear about Hossain's incredible journey as an immigrant entrepreneur and the creation of Founder Gap to support others like him. Hossain, you have a compelling story as an immigrant entrepreneur. I touched base on that earlier as well. So let's explore that. Building a business as an immigrant entrepreneur, it comes with its own set of challenges, but it also kind of fosters resilience and community support. Can you share that experience and how it inspired you to establish Founders Gap to support other immigrant entrepreneurs?
Thank you for bringing that up. It's actually very good to talk about Founders Gap. You know, when I first moved to Canada, I have a good background on IT and cybersecurity, but uh, I had lack of network visibility and culture connection.
Mhm.
So it 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 was very difficult for me to connect with new people, to have that kind of network. And I tried to find different resources to reach out to different people. That was not something very difficult. But it was difficult to do it in a new country that you don't have that much of experience and that much of connection. So when I talk with different people with the same situation, I realized that there are many entrepreneurs like me, Iranian entrepreneurs that are very good at their background, and they are very good at their talent, but they also have this problem, and they don't have this kind of connections also. So we come together and build this community. In Founders Gap, we try to empower Iranian and Persian heritage entrepreneurs, advisors, and also investors in Canada and around North America, to help them to access their more resources, to have the network, and help them with the mentoring, with the uh, uh, access to grants, access to in connection with the accelerators, with the investors, and all of this.
Well, that's a very inspiring story, Hussein. It highlights the importance of community and support for entrepreneurs from diverse backgrounds. And I think that kind of advocacy is very commendable. Now, Cyberometrics has officially launched its product. Let's highlight this achievement. Hussein, your journey with Cyberometrics highlights the importance of innovation in addressing the unique needs of SMEs. And Cyberometrics has officially launched its product. Can you tell us more about the platform, how it empowers SMEs to manage their cybersecurity effectively?
Thank you to say it here. We officially launching our product in next month. So as I already talked a little bit about our product, so Cybermetrics, as I already explained, try to use AI and different frameworks and different standards, and also features of project management to help smaller businesses with their cybersecurity. So it acts as an like um, a consultant in the cloud. So you can see it as a cybersecurity consultant that is as a service. So smaller businesses can subscribe to Cyberometrics. It's very affordable, very low price, as like 50 dollars per month. Starts from that, and help them with their cybersecurity journey. And as I already explained, so it understand the business, understand where you are, with the help of different best practices, cybersecurity best practices, and uh, what usually consultants do, talk with different stakeholders to understand where you are, what's your business, and then from there, and with the help of again best practices, standards, cybersecurity maturity models, and different information there, try to implement the cybersecurity policy and cybersecurity framework. And it's difficult. It's different from what you get from generative AIs, because we already discussed that you can use generative AIs for some of your cybersecurity needs. But as I said, it's not very the information there is not very precise. So we fine tune, and we use the a big data of cybersecurity consultants and best practice already in the market to implement the cybersecurity roadmap and cybersecurity plan for that company.
Mhm.
And then from there, define the projects and help them to implement those projects. The secret sauce here in cyberometrics is that it's very easy to use,
Mm.
because you don't need any technical, you don't need to have any technical background, have any technical education. uh, it's affordable because it's on the cloud, it uses AI and everything. And it's holistic. You have everything in one place, everything in one box. And then one very important thing about cyberometrics is that it help you with the ROI, the return on investment. It shows you what you get by spending your money in the cybersecurity, because most of the time when your cybersecurity plan works, nothing happens. So you are spending money, and in the best situation, nothing happens, because if something happens, the system doesn't work. So
Right.
so you don't have the visibility and ROI or on your cybersecurity spending. But with our KPI and dashboard, we try to give the visibility to your cybersecurity also.
That's amazing. And it sounds like a very innovative and user friendly solution, Hussein. And you're right, providing clear visibility and actionable insights is crucial. And I think that kind of technology is very promising. Now, to conclude, Hussein, let's summarize the key insights to our listeners. What are some key takeaways that you'd like our listeners to remember about AI driven cybersecurity? And what final advice do you have for businesses that are looking to protect themselves?
Well, first of all, cybersecurity is something very important, but it doesn't have to be complex. So use generative AI, use frameworks. There are tons of standards and frameworks for smaller businesses, uh, and then most of them are not even technical. And try to use uh, different. I mean, try to use those standards and Gen AI to start your cybersecurity journey.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, there are many cybersecurity services out there on the market that are nowadays they are not that expensive. They are very affordable, so you don't have to go to very um, expensive consultants or tailor-made cybersecurity solutions. But remember and take into account that cybersecurity is very important, because you're small. That doesn't mean that you don't need cybersecurity. The statistics shows that smaller businesses are better targets for attackers, because um, uh, they are easier to get into, and then they are a path to bigger companies, because most of the time smaller companies work with bigger companies, and they are a path to get to their data. So they are a good target for attackers. So don't think that if you are a small or medium, you don't need cybersecurity. and don't think it's always that much expensive. And then if I want to touch a bit about like the community section, also community is very important. So uh, having a good network of people surround you helps you with to thrive in the different situation, and it doesn't make any difference with cybersecurity.
Well, thank you so much, Hossain, for sharing your expertise and your insights with us today. I mean, your practical advice and passion for empowering small businesses are truly valuable for our listeners. Again, we really appreciate the time that you took to join us today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to having me.
And that was an insightful conversation with Hossain Massoumi, the CEO of Cyberometrics, on AI driven cybersecurity, simplifying cybersecurity management, and practical strategies for SMEs. His experience provides valuable guidance for businesses that are looking to navigate the complexities of cybersecurity in the digital age. Thank you for tuning in to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. We appreciate your continued support. Please be sure to subscribe to our podcast for expert insights and resources that can help your business thrive. You can also visit our website, CanadianSME.ca, for valuable information and tools. A special thank you to our podcast partners, RBC, UPS, and Google, for their ongoing commitment to empowering small businesses in Canada. Until next time, please keep innovating and striving for success. We'll see you in the next episode.